the day you plant a seed isn't the day that you necessarily will eat the fruit. Meaning that, yes, you are creating all these YouTube videos and you may not be seeing success right away. But what's happening behind the scenes is that you are learning the skills of being a YouTuber. And as you grow your seeds, you also grow your skills at being a YouTuber. So over time, your videos will get better. You may not think it right now, but it does happen. Today, I'm going to show you my YouTube channel, the analytics behind it. And this is episode 15 of Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel? My word, it does take time. So off we go to my analytics. So I have been posting videos from last year. I started this channel in September last year, okay? And so far I have 438 hours of watch time. I have 262 subscribers. So I have been really consistent on this channel. And my top performing videos, like my second top performing video, has 842 views. And when we go into it, you see that it's a short video. It's only just over 6 minutes. So that goes to show that you don't always have to create long videos, okay? And this video has 32.6 hours of watch time, and it started off really slow. 15 days, 19 views, right? But now it's sitting at 845 views. And when you go into reach, you'll see impressions, okay? And impressions means the total number of times your video thumbnail was shown to viewers since the video was published. And they can either see the video under their suggested, right? Say they're watching one video about 0 impressions on YouTube, and then they see my video, right, come up as a suggested, right? Or they can even look for it under YouTube search, etc. There are a number of ways that impressions can be shown. And impressions click-through rate means, okay, so a person, for example, may have seen this video on their homepage. Did they click? Now, if they clicked, right, this adds up to your click-through rate. Views per impression shown. This measures how often viewers watched a video after seeing an impression. Okay? And if you go to my engagement, it's 2 minutes and 18 seconds average view duration. Okay? So it says it's 30 seconds more than usual. So 2 minutes, 18 seconds, an average view duration of a video that's just over 6 minutes is pretty decent, okay? And when you go to audience, you look here, not subscribed and subscribed. Now, the people that have not subscribed have watched for 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And the people who have subscribed have watched for 2 minutes and 1 second. So for this particular video, non-subscribers have watched for longer. So YouTube is very interesting with the analytics, right? And look here, you have device type. How's your audience actually watching your content? I have found, not in all videos, but I have found that when people watch on TV, they generally watch for longer. Comment below and let me know if you think it's true. So let's go into this and let's have a look. So get into here, click, average view duration, apply, and it tells you, look, TV 2 minutes and 26 seconds on average, computer 2 minutes 23, mobile phone 2 minutes 18, and tablet 1 minute 51. So it really does give you so much information. So what does this mean? It means that, if you are creating videos and people are generally watching on their TV, they are less inclined to change it. But if they're watching on their mobile, they easily can just change it from watching on their mobile. They can easily choose something else. But people who watch on TV tend to watch content for longer. Now, when I go to my videos and I look at my top performing videos in lifetime, right? I see that when I talk about monetization, money, YouTube money, etc., tends to perform, well, on my channel. I also have another YouTube channel which is monetized. So I managed to monetize that YouTube channel, but it doesn't mean to say that it's simple to then go ahead and monetize another channel. No, far from it actually. Now let's go into the earn section. In order to be monetized on YouTube for long form videos, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a 1 year time frame. And you can see here it says 262 subscribers, 3 video uploads, 429 valid public watch hours. So it is a long way from getting monetized, but sometimes you just need that one viral video to get the hours, watch hours, you know. And so when you at this point, when you have less than 300 subscribers, it can feel like a real grind at times. You know, you can lack motivation, and I know I've been there. In fact, I'll tell you something. I created a video about quitting YouTube because some days, you know, it can be rough out here. And I was surprised by the feedback that I got. So let's go into this video where I was talking about how I was feeling at that time. And this video is now sitting at 444 views, almost 13 hours of watch time, 14 subscribers. But what was really interesting for me was the feedback that I got. You know, some people said that my thumbnails looked very professional, but my videos aren't really edited that much. So there is like a contrast. And that's the thing. When I consume YouTube, I don't like videos which are highly edited. So I thought, like, you know, my audience should really be like audience who's around my age. I'm 42 years old. But the strange thing is that my audience is younger, and I'll show you that in a sec. But this video did, you know, okay for my channel. So here the click-through rate is 4.7%. The impressions is 7,500. Okay, and when you're starting off on YouTube and you're starting with a new channel, at times you'll see that you'll hardly get any impressions at first. YouTube is trying to figure out what your channel is actually about. Unique viewers, 383, okay? And when we go to my audience, you'll see that it tells you top geographies. So United States is the first, United Kingdom and Canada. But when you go into it, you can see that people from the various countries watch for different amounts of time. United States watched for 1 minute 35 seconds. United Kingdom 1 minute 7 seconds. Canada 16 seconds. What a difference, right? And the analytics are just so fascinating. It tells you the age group for this particular video. They say 100% men, which I don't know if it's really true. Did only men watch this video? No, I don't think so. And 25 to 34 years was almost 64%. Now, when you go into my audience tab, right, you get into here and it says, let's go to lifetime. Who's my audience for the lifetime? And it's mostly United States, okay? And the highest age range is 25 to 34 years. But look at how this audience can also change. Before, the second highest was Nigeria, but in the last 28 days, before the second highest was India, but now it says Nigeria. And then if we go to 7 days, it's just United States at the top. So look at your own analytics. Okay, who is watching your content? And are the people who are watching your content, is that the audience that you actually want to serve? Have you asked yourself that? On this channel, I don't have any YouTube shorts. I don't post YouTube shorts. So, and in terms of lives, I know that I need to do lives. Like, seriously, I keep telling myself I need to do lives on this channel. And yet I am nervous about doing it. But sometimes you have to bite the bullet and do the things that you fear. And when you look at my content, right, I have posted over 100 videos on this channel. Let's go to it. And anybody who sees that I posted over 100 videos, you know, they'd say, oh, but 150 actually. They think, okay, you know what? You should be further along. And I agree, I should. But I also know one of the reasons is because I have to improve. I always speak about consistency, but I've learned about, intentional consistency. To not only publish for the sake of publishing, but And yes, to improve, but actually to know what is not working with your content. And that's what I've been asking myself. And through feedback from other people, I've actually kind of understood like what I need to do more of. I want to be outdoors and film more content. I want to provide more tutorials because that works well. I want to have more videos about how much YouTube pays for certain things because people seem to be interested in that. Like, look at this video, right? It's now over 500 views. And, you know, some people say YouTube search is dead, but it is not dead. And I'll show you. 61% of people found this video through YouTube search. 61%. Okay. Every day I'm getting views from this video through YouTube search. And 309 views came from YouTube search. So YouTube search is not dead. And if I wanted to make another similar video, I could use one of these search terms here. Okay. So people are searching for these terms and then they're finding my video sometimes. So look at your analytics. At first, it can feel daunting. It can feel really, really daunting. But your analytics is here to guide you. And then this click-through rate is really high, 9.8%. So it's such a short video. And I was so apprehensive when I made this video. I was like, this video is so short. But let me go ahead and create it. It's a 2-minute video. And people watch for 1 minute. And even though there's so many views on this video, over 500, just 8.6 hours of watch time because they watch for only on average 1 minute, 1 second. Okay. And that just shows YouTube is so much about experimentation. Sometimes you think, oh, shouldn't I do this format? Should I do this topic? Try it, see what works. And look, so many highs, so many lows, so many in between. This is what happens sometimes on your YouTube channel. Going forward, what am I going to do differently? I'm definitely not going to, I'm going to strategize, yes, but I'm also not going to overthink because I think sometimes it leads to burnout. And I have felt burnt out with this channel. And I think that, you know, I wonder, is the over 40 crowd not resonating with me, or is it just that the younger crowd resonates with me more? I don't know. Maybe you could give me answers to that because I just thought the older crowd would, you know, see me and resonate with me because we are the same age. Who knows, right? But that's what I can talk about in this episode 15. It's been a long time since I did an update because I was getting so disillusioned with all of it. I'll be honest, I was getting so disillusioned. Even now, sometimes I think, my word, people get so many views on TikTok, like their efforts get rewarded there. And sometimes I think, I understand why people leave YouTube to go on TikTok. But let me know, how is your YouTube journey going? Are you happy with where you're at? If you haven't started your YouTube channel yet, why haven't you started? And I also talk about how much I have earned on my other YouTube channel. Go and watch that next and have a fantastic week. Comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Always curious to know where you're watching from. Take care. Have a wonderful week.